Hey there, it's Kim Nishida here, and you are here to learn all about how to crush it with list building telesummits. Okay, and so we're going to go through this training here. We're going to try to go through, I'm trying to keep it very simple for you, and I want to emphasize, even as you're looking at this list of things right now, you might feel like it's a lot to process and a lot to do, but I'm telling you, the profits, the payoff is huge. Okay, so I really want to encourage you to keep an open mind as you're listening to this, take some notes, and don't get intimidated by the process because it's very simple. And the reason I'm bringing this to you is I've done telesummits for my own business, but what I've really enjoyed doing is actually running telesummits for other people's businesses. So doing it for clients and seeing the great success that they get. I've seen them build their list by hundreds, if not thousands, up to 15,000 new subscribers for one event. And as well as building great relationships and, all this good stuff. We're going to get into that right now. So open mind. This training's here for you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time to listen and watch. And it's here for you to rewind and go back over anytime you need to. Okay. So let's just jump right in. Let's get started. We're going to jump right up here and go with, well, why do it? Okay. Why do a telesummit at all? And what I would say to you is, okay, number one, list building for sure. You're going to get other people to promote you, okay? This is great, especially if you're just starting out. If you don't even have a list, starting from scratch, zero, you're going to get other people to promote you. They're going to be happy to do it, okay? You're also going to be able to leverage the credibility and visibility of others. So you alone, with where you are now, even if you've got a small business, you might not be able to create a lot of buzz for an event that you're doing on your own. But if you're getting some big name players out there in your niche to promote you, or just the fact that they're going to be on your telesummit in the first place, you can really leverage that. If you're smart, leverage their credibility. It's almost like you're becoming you just by virtue of the fact that you're hosting these people. You're going to become credible and visible as well. Okay, so list building for sure, that's the huge one. That's the no-brainer one. And even if you don't leverage any of these other things, the list building is immense, right? If you walk away from the event with nothing else but an extra 500 to 3,000 new subscribers, now you've got a list that you can work with and market to, right? And that spells profits. So list building is number one. Number two is you're going to have the opportunity to make some money off of this. I don't typically recommend, if you're starting out, that you go for the money from the get-go. I would say if you're just starting out, you're new, go for list building. But if you've been in business for a while, this might be a great moneymaker for you. And how do you make money with a telesummit? Because I personally advise that you make the telesummit free. Make it a free opt-in to really get as many people to opt in as you can. Okay, and I know some people, this advise contrary to what some other people might advise, and that's fine. That's their opinion. I say make it a free opt-in, but have the ability to charge for an upgrade. So typically the way a telesummit goes is you've got a whole schedule or lineup of speakers, right? And you broadcast those. Okay, there's a couple ways you could do it. You could either broadcast those interviews with your speakers live, and people can listen in live for free. But if they want the replay or the recording, that's when it becomes an upgrade. And you can say, hey, you know what? If you don't have time to be here, you can't make it, you can't fit this call or this interview into your schedule, you don't want to miss it, or you just want the recording so you can listen to it over and over again later, upgrade, and just have the upgrade be, you can price it anywhere between $7 and $97 is what I would recommend, depending on your niche, depending on who your audience is. So you can make money off the upgrades, just number one, right? That's what some people do. That's the only intention they have for making money. The other way you can make money is with upsells. So depending on, again, what your topic is, you might want to have like follow-up programs that are going to go really well with what the topic of your telesummit is. Okay, start to think about, if people are really interested in my topic, what else are they going to need? What else is going to be helpful that I can offer them, whether it's your own program or if it's an affiliate program? And then affiliate commissions. So you're going to have your speakers hopefully promoting you, And you can decide, and we'll talk more about this a little bit later, but you can decide whether or not each of your speakers can make an offer or make a pitch, right? So say you're going to have 10 speakers and each one is going to offer a program or product of their own. And again, there's pros and cons of doing it this way, but let's say you're going to do that. You can have them make you an affiliate for their program. So all the traffic that comes to their site from your telesummit, you're going to earn a commission off all of those sales. So that's another way to make money. So there's 3 different ways here. And actually, I'm going to talk about more ways to make money, but these are the 3 kind of basic ways. Okay, so number 3, the reason why you should do a telesummit or think about doing it is you can really become an authority. And again, I'm addressing you if you're new in this business or you're just getting started, you don't have a name for yourself yet. This is going to be a great way to get yourself out there. You can quickly position yourself as an expert, again, because just by virtue of the fact that you are there doing the interviews makes you sound pretty good, right? It's kind of like you're becoming the Oprah of your niche or your topic, right? You're the one doing the interview. Oprah does all the interviews. She brings in experts. She's not an expert in all those fields, right? But she has a lot of credibility just because she's there. These people are coming to speak with her, right? So you're going to position yourself as an expert. You're also going to, and this is really awesome, and I think a lot of people miss out on really maximizing the potential of this one. You're going to be able to build relationships and goodwill with the speakers that you line up, okay? This is something, and I want you to, again, think of list building, and I want you to think kind of long-term, instead of just making, how can I turn a quick buck off this telesummit? And again, you can do that, but if you're thinking longer term, you're thinking, wow, who are the speakers I would love to get? Who would I love to be able to pick their brain whenever I want? I want to have such a good relationship with them that they're inviting me to their events on a free ticket or whatever. They are the ones asking, they're happy to promote me. You know, I'm promoting them. They're introducing me to other people. You're kind of top of mind with them. And I think telesummits are a great way to do it. I think people don't do it right. So oftentimes the big speakers don't build that relationship with the host, but I'm going to share with you some ways how you can do that. Okay. And then you're going to end up having, if you do this right, you're going to have people approaching you. If you get enough buzz about your event in your given field, it's going to get out there and people are going to start coming up to you and saying, hey, you know, I was on your telesummit and you know what, I'm an expert in this area as well. And I would love to be a guest. I would love to be a speaker the next time you do one of these. So people are going to start seeking you out, or people are going to start coming to you and saying, wow, I was really impressed by what you did. I would love to talk to you about the possibility of doing a joint venture with you, right? Or, hey, do you want to swap? Do you want to do some kind of affiliate deal? Do you want me to promote you as an affiliate, or would you like to promote me? You know, so people are going to start seeking you out versus you being this nobody. And that's huge. Okay. Another reason why is this can be a great way to create your own product, right? If you don't have a product and you're kind of worried about how to make a product, hey, we're going to talk about this in great detail as well, but you're doing these interviews, you can then turn all these interviews into a product you can sell later on down the line. Okay, I've got a few other ideas on how you can make money off of it as a product. Great, easy way to do it. Hop on the phone with some people, ask them some questions, edit that audio file, upload it to the internet, and boom, you're ready to go. Okay, just need a sales letter and you can be selling at. Also, telesummits pretty much work with any niche where people are hungry for information, updated information too, and we'll talk about that as well. There are a lot of telesummits or events that have happened out there in the world, but if you can make it relevant to what's happening now, they're always going to want to find out more information. So this is a great thing. Again, it works with any niche. It's not like you can just do it one time, then it's been done. You can do it over and over and over again. Okay. So I hope you are thinking about, well, again, big picture, but this is definitely a way to profit with your business. Telesummits, they're great. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next little section here.